Hi, this is KATISMOM2, and I want to share with you some easy peasy coffee dyed paper cards and pockets for journals. I took my spray bottle, filled it with instant coffee, sprayed these, and just put them on the rack and just sprayed them, let them dry, left them, and then I had some dye, like when you dye Easter eggs. I did the green, laid it on a rack, sprayed it, and here's my pink one. I don't know if you can see that very well. Here's my pink one, laid it on a rack, put the dye on it, got it the next day, and this paper you can make your signatures for journals, and it feels so squishy and yummy. Also, I did some cookie. You usually put cookies inside of here. Well, I sprayed these with that instant coffee, left it on the rack, went back the next day, and here they are. And this is what I made with them. Here's a pretty card. Here's the bag. Right here, here's the bag. And here's the opening where you would put a cookie in. Here, let me open it this way. Here's the bag. Here's where you would put a cookie in, but I folded it in half. I put some lace. I put some gingham ribbon. I put a picture, put some lace, and made a tag. Put it where you would put the cookie in the bag. Open it up, and I put a little pocket here so you could journal on the other side of this. And put it back in the pocket. And then I made a pocket out of lace right here. And then here's another, I put in the pocket another lace journaling card. And you can just glue these onto your journaling books. And here's a pocket right here. Okay, like if this was the bag, I would cut off the end of the bag on this side, so you would have a pocket back here. That's how you got the pocket in the back of the bag. But this came from this, and it feels so soft and pillowy. It feels wonderful. And then I coffee dyed, and I made this little, which could be a pocket. You can glue from here to here on the other side, and you could put a pocket, use it for a pocket back here. So that's what came from this. And this little card here, right here, it says cherish. I don't know if you can see that too good, but, and then I dyed some green doilies, some pink doilies, and of course you saw that one. Okay, and then I made one for Thanksgiving. This one here says grateful, and this is where the cookie would go, into the bag. You can journal on the back of that. And I got some gingham ribbon and some pumpkins. Open it up, and there it is. And there's some doilies on the back side. Okay, now I have one that when my daughter was I made this thinking about one of my daughters. When she went to high school, I would say, I love you, and I'd drop her off at high school, and she says, Mom, somebody's going to hear you. I said, okay, I'll make up this word. Okay, bunny nose. So when I drop you off, I'll say bunny nose, and you know what that means. So every now and then I make her a card with a bunny. And I made this thinking about her. And, of course, this is where the cookie would go, on your little bag. And you got your gingham, you got your flowers, you got your doily. Open it up. You can put a sentiment. Like you could put maybe Happy Bunny Day. Okay, moving on. Here's another card I made out of the cookie a paper bag. Now this is a button with some twine. Made a card. You could stick it in here where the cookie would go. And I just decorated it with this picture, some lace, some pink fabric. Now I got my inspiration from Girl on the Ridge. I love her journaling. Matter of fact, I bought a journal book from her, and it was just, she likes to tear up fabric and lace, and she just likes to do all that fun stuff. And she uses it on the coffee dyed paper. So she's my inspiration for doing tearing up ribbon, lace, and making little cards. And so, okay, now this one here, it's it reminds me of me when I crawled, I climbed up an apple tree when I was a young girl. And this little girl here, she's climbing up an apple tree, and it just reminded me of that time in my life. And right here I put moments, and there's a doily, and then there's just like torn paper. This is what Girl on the Ridge does. She just rips up paper and she makes beautiful things. And there's where you would write your sentiment, and there's that coffee dyed paper just folded in half. That's at 8 by 10. Fold into quarters to make a card. So this is my apple girl. That's me. And with the 8 by 10 coffee dyed paper, this is what I made. I made this pocket, and that's with, let me show you, this here paper. Just fold it in half, fold it again, and I like the crinkle of it. And then I just made this here. Maybe I can do a tutorial sometime to show you how I folded the rest of the paper. But this is what you use, that sprayed coffee dyed paper. Okay, and then I made a card for it, a tag, excuse me. You can put this in your journal, and here's a card, a tag for it. Here's the tag. Just put it in there. And it's a nice little card to give to someone, or just put it in your journal and use it as a pocket. Now here's one I did for Thanksgiving. This one says grateful, and I put the pumpkins on there. I put the brown gingham, and then there's me and the apple tree. And you close it. You've got your doily wrapped around the front, and it feels so yummy. And let me see what else I got to show you. Okay, I made this. They call these belly bands. What you do is you glue this part. Matter of fact, this one here became a paper clip. You would clip this on. Let me see. Okay. You would clip this on your journal, and that would go like a, for your journaling page. I don't know. This camera does not do these colors justice. It is, and so you open up your book, and that's how you would use it in a journaling book. Okay, let me see what else I have to show you. Okay, here's my little girl. Here's another tea bag. It's one of these. All you have to do is fold it in half. Fold it in half. And here's the cookie opening where you would put your cookie. Just a tag with a button. And more of that fabric. And I put lace that wraps around to the front. And then I put some lace here on the edges. So, okay, here's one that I made. I hope you'll like it. This one here has lace. It has green gingham. It has that cookie pocket right there. And then I made a card you could journal on and put it in that same pocket. Then open it up. Then you've got a pocket here, right here. You just, and there's where you can journal on. Put it back in. You could put a picture or a journal or a sentiment. And then I put a pocket of lace. This is a lace pocket right here. And I put this tag in here with some lace. And you can journal on the back. And then there's a pocket back here. You use your hole punch to make these little grooves. And then there's a pocket back here. Now, particularly on this one, you get your tea bag. Of course, you got your cookie opening, right? On this one, same one, you would get the scissors and do a tiny cut across here, and that's what makes this other pocket back here. So, okay, this is KATISMOM2. I want to say thanks for watching. I hope I've inspired you to make some of these cookie bag coffee dyed pocket. Okay. Happy scrapping. Have a happy scrapping day. Bye.